Wefunile, a dodgy driving school, is cheating innocent Ugandans. They have built a network that is stealing cash from poor Ugandans.
And I was shocked.
Chaos as people demand for their long-awaited licenses. This is in the presence of laws, but in the absence of implementation.
But we are investigating them deeply.
Lots of integrity and safety concerns raised as crisscrossed roads in the country gain a deadly reputation. NBS investigates, goes undercover to capture the faces behind this cartel. In the annual crime report 2023, the number of reported incidents of road crashes increased by 16% from 20,394 in 2022 to 23,608 in 2023. Out of the total crashes reported in 2023, 4,179 were fatal, 12,487 serious, and 6,942 were minor crashes. This amidst the deadly roads and lack of integrity and safety concerns in the country. Many driving schools have popped and they are working outside the law.
I know, I've even received calls from some people telling me that there is an agent for driving licenses in Ntinda. And I was shocked.
The minister is shocked that Wefunile driving school is stealing money from Ugandans in the guise of fixing driving licenses. But shockingly, the said school is top on the list of the accredited licensed driving schools. The head of vehicle inspection has first-hand information to update the minister with.
I think that is not updated. I will share with you the list which is updated after, so that you can go through it. I will share it with you. That is not, because now you're talking about January, this is the May, so they are no longer on the list of licensed driving schools of now.
We conducted this interview early this year in the month of May, and we can confirm this was the updated list on the Uganda Driving License web portal with Wefunile Driving School at the forefront.
Why don't you help us and investigate it? Because I've tried to look for it, I've failed. But I got that call from one person, and I actually told him to come here and give me more details. He never came.
Wefunile is a driving school located in Kampala, Ntinda, with a sister office at railway grounds adjacent to Uganda driving license offices. Wefunile is always confronted with chaos, people demanding for their long-awaited licenses.
Ntuuse wa IOV empapula zange tezirabikayo.
Driving permit zimaze emyezi 6 myaka 2 mwaka bababuzabuza we batu webajja webagenda
bagambye lwayo jangu ogenze enaguru toyina ebipapula
jangu office alojja ku office nti ate ati kusande kalojagenda owa kumando jagende wa IOV ate otuke wa gundi elimba ate file yo teriyo.
Making us play games here.
She is standing at one of the offices in Ntinda, and right in her backdrop is a company branding, Wefunile, passion to excel. With these lamentations, the vision to excel is now different. We hired an undercover staff to penetrate into Wefunile driving school. She got into the company, familiarized with its operational routine, and courageously unearthed the underworkings of Wefunile driving school.
I have to be there by 8. After reaching there, you'll be having a schedule. Log in, you see your schedule, how it's going to be. Start calling clients up to 8. If I've raised to a 100, I get my 10K allowance.
Wefunile has a well-set-up call center with close to 200 staff. They all have workstations equipped with a working computer, smartphone, and fully connected to the internet. Management created an application portal with logins for its staff to access a list of clients to call and lure them to pay up money for driving licenses.
After logging in, they have what we call a dashboard. You're going to see my trigger list, assigned clients, the permit services, the classes. For us, we always focus on calling list. It's where you get those clients that you'll be calling, money for money.
This is an interface for a salesperson. We got access to the system and detail to how it works. It's a dashboard with my triggers list, calling list, Momo riders, Chapa clients. My trigger is a list of clients that have made payments or sent money that day. The calling list was populated with a list of contacts for everyone to call. These were categorized by the amounts of money they are meant to pay to the list. Clients between 5K and 99K category. Clients between 100K and 200K category. Clients between 200K and 300K category. If called, the client would initiate a payment through a FlexiPay or mobile money platform, and their information on the system would be updated. And when all is said and done, the chaos to get the permits would now kick in.
Obukodyo bakozesa wano wabakukubye omumanyi kati omumakinze face kati bagamba bamugobye ate abamukyusiza ofisi ndala bana gye babatwala ate balala nenga bamwebali wennyini kati batuwa omwami Robert Paul okuba esimu ye tebeerako.
Joshua Mirembe is a transport officer who was referred to Wefunile to help fix his driving license needs. Joshua made all required payments, but the latter since became a cat and mouse chase.
The
staff in these offices are so protective of the top managers, and they have mastered the art of lying on their behalf. Joshua, however, managed to meet this man, Patrick. He was in charge of all the major transactions and drafting a final list for who would be forwarded to the issuance office to get a driving license. Patrick referred Joshua's case to another staff who we know by the names of Paul. This is Paul Chitaja, one of the serial dodgy staff at Wefunile. Paul would lead us to another dodgy officer, Jacob. None of them is willing to take responsibility for Joshua's impasse. Joshua is agitated by a long wait. Paul and team continue to make empty promises.
I'll come along with him.
I will sort it myself.
Okay, please.
We can now confirm that the ball game at Wefunile is between this man Patrick, Paul and Jacob. This is a trio sucking from poor Ugandans by fraudulently acquiring money from them.
It's full of disappointments. First of all, you work on pressure. You're not paid. Clients don't get their services. Okay, you be on pressure. It's full of pressure and disappointments.
We reached out to the management of Wefunile to speak about these unbecoming characters.
I've told you, and that's where it stops. So my side of the story, you get it from the lawyer.
So you're not giving us your side of the
Yes.
story? Okay.
Me, I'll write to you officially.
Okay.
Wefunile is a hub of chaos. Strangely, the staff too managing the call centers and defending the top managers with repeated lies to devastated clients go for months without pay. The passion to excel is rather a trial at Wefunile driving school. And if the girls continue to demand for their pay, the managers crack the whip and ask them to stay off work.
Serious?
Tuse tumaze emyezi ng'etaano tolikuwa muntu yakera kunti yayagana kunti mwire nga 3 January.
This is Joseph, the human resource manager at Wefunile, and is responsible for the staff salaries. He is a camera-shy man, but at times he gets violent and he intimidates. This level of impunity happens in the face of the Ministry of Works and Transport officials. It's not the absence of laws, it's the absence of implementation of these laws.
The model which they used to have is the one which caused them problems. It was a business model whereby they would allow drivers to pay small amounts of money by way of depositing, and then when this money gets to a certain level, they invite them for training. When the money also accumulates to another level, they get them maybe a driving license, etc. So under this arrangement, they happen to get so many clients which they failed to handle. Their system could not handle them. And in the process, they also started, I think, being inefficient and maybe untrustworthy, and they ended up cheating some of the clients.
This takes us back to our list of licensed driving schools. The ministry, a few days after our interest in the matter, quickly updated the list, and as of 13th May 2024, Wefunile was scrapped off the list.
But we are investigating them deeply, although in the meantime we decided not to renew their license until all of these issues or the complaints which have been brought to us are sorted out.
This was my company. No,
Can I see the owner of the...
Did you pay your money to me?
Okay, can I come in and see the person? Why you don't
No, if you want to, you end up, but don't take my photo.
But we can confirm the fraudulent driving school is fully operational and untouched at the Ntinda offices.
That is good information to us. If they are still operating, then we are going to go after them because they do not have a license to operate. Yes.
Wefunile Driving School is a business registered to A1 Tumusime Lloyd Magara with plot 7A De Winton Road as its principal business location.
You can engage to Gear 1 or Gear 2.
To drive in Uganda, one must possess a valid driving license. The government of Uganda set up the Uganda Driver Licensing System, charged with the issuance of driving licenses in the country. It's a seamless and efficient system.
So don't be hoodwinked. It's very, very simple and very clear for every Ugandan. The only challenge which I still face is that while the process is smooth, I'm still trying to find out how to work on the entry to be also well defined, because many people get driving permits when they have not gone through very rigorous driving testing.
As the minister looks out for the solutions, the number of people seeking for driving licenses keeps increasing time and again, with dozens of driving schools popping up. This is NBS Investigates.